I thought you could have a bit of my apple pie.
Cheers, Bryn.
Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 unforgettable moments in Gavin and Stacey.
First of all, I'd like to raise a toast, which is... Alright.
Serious? Yes. Oh my god.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at some of the most memorable moments from the BBC show. Moments that have stayed with us to this day, that most of us probably quote quite often. Which of these moments is your favourite? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10, Gavin and Smithy at the border. Being the best of friends, it's not hard to understand that Gavin and Smithy are always there for each other, and this bond was never more needed than when Smithy had to get to the hospital for the birth of his and Nessa's son.
What you got?
No, not a lot. I've got exactly £3.
Well, I've got 2. We're 10 pence down.
Wanting to cross the Welsh border, the duo had to pay the fee of £5.10. However, they fell 10 pence short. Most people would be understanding of their situation, however, the border worker refused to budge on the 10 pence owned.
Hi, sorry, we've only got £5, but his girlfriend is just...
She's not my girlfriend.
Okay, I know, but for the purpose of this...
The infuriating yet hilarious exchange that follows sees Smithy exiting the car to lift up the barrier whilst Gavin drives right through. With the threat of missing the birth of his son, who could blame Smithy for his unforgettable actions? Number 9, Bryn and Nessa sing Fairy Tale of New York. Gavin and Stacey is a show sometimes remembered for its musical tributes, and when the show returned for a Christmas reunion in 2019, not much had changed as Nessa and Bryn treated us to their cover of Fairy Tale of New York by the Pogues.
'Twas Christmas Eve, babe, in the drunk tank.
In an episode that featured relationship worries between Gavin and Stacey, Bryn's stressing over cooking Christmas dinner, and Nessa and Smithy's on and off relationship, the 2 minutes where the characters enjoyed singing along to this Christmas classic were welcome.
They've got cars, big as bars, they got rivers of gold, but the wind blows right through you, it's no place for the old. When you first took my hand on a cold Christmas Eve, you promised me Broadway was waiting for me.
This moment was seen as controversial by some, as the show included a derogatory slur which featured in the original song. However, repeated viewings of this episode have since edited out the controversial moments for all fans to enjoy.
And the bells ringing out on Christmas Day.
Number 8, Nessa proposes to Smithy. After everyone had met Smithy's new girlfriend Sonia during the 2019 Christmas reunion episode, not many in the Shipman West clan seemed to be taking a liking to her.
Thanks. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, happy Christmas.
Bye.
I'll escort you to the car.
She did, however, bring this onto herself by seemingly having changed Smithy's personality and by acting rather snooty around the family.
You want a drag?
Yeah, go on then.
After Sonia decides to leave the Christmas get-together early, Nessa and Smithy share a heartwarming moment when Nessa tells Smithy she loves him before proposing and leaving us on a huge cliffhanger.
I loves you.
Yeah, I know.
No, Smithy, you're not listening. I knows it's weird, alright? But I do.
We really hope another Gavin and Stacey reunion will be in the works, because we need to know Smithy's answer.
Will you marry me?
What?
Number 7, House of Fun.
Gavin, you are the loser, therefore you must pay the penalty. Down in one, please.
Whenever the characters get drunk together, laughs and iconic moments are soon to follow. However, none were much funnier than when everyone started singing and dancing along to House of Fun whilst visiting Pam and Mick's house in Season 3. We got to see these beloved characters bust some serious moves in what was undeniably an unforgettable moment during the show's run. This was one of those scenes in a show that you could rewatch and focus on what a different character is doing each time, as they're all singing and dancing chaotically, which secured the scene as an iconic part of the show.
This is a chemist, not a junkie shop.
Number 6, Mick on the news.
Yeah, I know, the dismembered body. That's Meek.
In what probably should have been a sadder episode during season 2 of the show, Mick finds a dead body at his place of work. After this discovery, he is interviewed by the news and is told the interview is going to be broadcasted later that evening, which later led to everyone treating him like a minor celebrity. Both of the families eagerly await Mick's time to shine on the news. However, when he appears on the television,
This is what do you have to say?
Well, it's the last thing you expect to find when you come into work in the morning.
Later, I spoke to Police Detective Richard Shedd. Detective, what can you tell me about the situation regarding the body and how it was found?
it's only for a few seconds, and seeing the family's reactions to Mick's short-lived TV appearance was a huge, unforgettable moment of the show. It's safe to say that Pam wasn't very impressed.
Is that it?
Was that it?
Well, I'm bitterly disappointed.
Number 5, American Boy Rap. During the 3rd season, Gavin is interrupted whilst at work by a phone call from Smithy and his sister Rudy.
Tell him what I want, blood.
Who killing them in the UK? Everybody better say UK.
Before even getting the chance to speak, the siblings start rapping Estelle and Kanye's American Boy whilst returning to their car, which Smithy has parked in a disabled parking spot.
He crazy, I know. What you thinking?
Rabin, I know what you're drinking.
Rap singer.
Chain bling.
Holla at the next chick soon as you're blinking.
Seeing Smithy and Rudy rapping and dancing to the song, all whilst performing it spot on, is a hilarious moment to watch, and we're a little upset that James Corden never recreated this moment during his air pool karaoke with Kanye himself.
Yes! Boom! Boom!
Number 4, the fishing trip. The biggest mystery surrounding Gavin and Stacey is what really happened on that fishing trip.
Does he ever mention it?
No.
It's a question that has plagued minds for many years, and on some occasions, we've been close to finding out the truth. During the 2008 Christmas special, whilst on his way to the kitchen to get some milk, Bryn accidentally wakes Jason, who was sleeping downstairs. The two talk for a while, but are interrupted when Dave enters the room.
We're just having a milk.
Need to get some milk for Neil.
David, it is not what you think.
Listen, it's none of my... You can do whatever you like.
Instantly, it's made clear that Dave knows what happened on the fishing trip, and what follows is a hilarious scene where the characters talk about what happened without really giving any information away.
It is time for the truth. We are going to talk about what happened on that fishing trip right here, right now.
But Bryn, I already know what happened.
When Gavin enters, the exchange stops, with the audience forever wondering what happened on that fishing trip.
It was freezing cold. It was. And when you're that cold...
All right.
Number 3, Islands in the Stream. For Gwen's birthday, Bryn decides to arrange a surprise Western-themed party, and throughout the episode struggles to hide the secret from Gwen. The episode itself was hilarious as we got to see how worked up Bryn could get when under pressure. However, the crowning moment came when the party itself was taking place. In order to honor Gwen, Bryn and Nessa perform a rendition of Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers' Islands in the Stream, whilst all the other characters dance along.
I set out to get you with a fine-tooth comb. I was soft inside.
As great as the original is, we also have a soft spot for Bryn and Nessa's cover of this song, really marking it as an unforgettable moment of this series.
Sail away with me to another world.
Number 2, Pete and Dawn renew their wedding vows. Pete and Dawn are well known for their rocky relationship, and during their time on the show, they decided to renew their wedding vows, and what followed gave us some hilarious moments.
Take good care of her, Pete. I will, Neil. I won't let you down.
One notable moment saw Smithy walking Dawn down the aisle and giving Pete a stern look. However, what really made this unforgettable was Pete's vows to Dawn.
Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
Pete planned to use lyrics too, this time being from Coldplay's Fix You, and throughout the episode, we see him practicing his vows with Mick, only to pronounce the words wrong. However, in this moment, he nails the line, much to Mick and the audience's relief. Let's also not forget the rings involved in these vows.
Bloody hell, Pete! How much did that cost?
140 quid.
Oh, he's disgusting. Have you seen this?
In true Pete style, they were questionable to say the least. Number 1, Smithy's Indian takeaway order.
We're getting an Indian, what do you fancy?
Chicken boona, lamb boona, prawn boona, mushroom rice, bag of chips, keema naan and 9 poppadoms.
Ordering food with friends can be a difficult process, and nothing encapsulates this feeling more than Smithy's rants after being informed that Pam, Mick, and some other characters were intending on spreading the takeaway food on a table for people to pick away at. Very passionate about the topic and wanting to keep the food he ordered for himself, Smithy's takeaway rant is hilarious to watch.
And in my book, a korma is pointless, it's futile, I won't touch it, but I can guarantee that Pete's already eyeing up my boonas.
Some viewers may resonate with Pam and Mick, wanting to put all the food on display for people to eat, but for those Smithies out there, this rant from the character wasn't only funny to watch, but it also hits home.
In fact, forget it, I want no part of it, I'll order my own, I'll eat it in the car, I'm out.
Pete just needs to keep his hands off Smithy's boonas, and then that way, everyone's happy. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo UK, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.